Hello everyone and welcome back to this playthrough of the original Legend of Zelda. In the last episode we beat the 3rd dungeon. And in this episode we're gonna go straight to the 4th dungeon. Before we do that, I'm just gonna... oh, screw you, Octorok. Well, at least he gave me a heart. Because he loves me. He loves me so much. Alright, before we go... I'm sorry, I kind of crack myself up sometimes. Before we go to the 4th dungeon, I'm just gonna get some life potion, just in case we need. So, now, pretty much, most dungeons in this game you can play in any order you want. For the sake of this walkthrough, or for this Let's Play, I'm gonna be doing it from 1 to 8. But, you can pretty much do it in whatever order you want, but you actually need to at least get the raft from Dungeon 3 to get to Dungeon 4 here, as you just saw there, because that's the only way you can get to this dungeon. Okay, so now what you're in here, let's start out with go to the left. We'll start here and find some keys. So let's get our boomerang. Hopefully we can hit some of these annoying enemies. Alright. Get the key. These are a new enemy, I'm not even going to worry about them right yet because they're a bit of a more annoying enemy. Now in rooms like these, you're going to want, that are dark like this, you're going to want to use the blue candle to light them up. So all you need to really get, I don't really want to fight these guys because as you can see, as you just saw right there, when you hit them, they become 2 red keys, and they can get pretty annoying, to be honest with you. Oh, come on. I don't really want to fight them because they weren't going to drop anything, and so yeah, the problem with these guys is since they turn into red keys don't ever drop anything, so they're kind of they're annoying because they jump around like that, and then they become 2 keys, and keys don't drop anything, so they're basically a really useless but difficult enemy, so yeah, they're not my favorite. These guys I like a lot more because they usually have a lot more items and stuff, and they're pretty simple. Once we get the better sword later on in the game, we can beat those guys in 1 hit, and they will actually start dropping some items. Okay, so now let's go over this. Alright, so now in this room we do have to fight them. Now do not go through that door right there, because I'll show you why in a second. Alright. Then once you beat them all, the door will open. Alright, here you'll find... oh. I can't use my sword now for a few seconds. Here in this room you'll find... oh. In this room you'll find a enemy that's famous to the Zelda franchise, the likes. And as you just saw right there, it'll swallow you. They're kind of notorious for doing that to Link in this series. They're also notorious for stealing your shields when they swallow you, but since I didn't get the upgraded shield yet, it couldn't really steal anything. We still do have a shield though, but we can't lose that. Alright, so now in here we'll grab the step ladder. And, oh, one other thing with, like, I think in later games in the series, you can actually, if you kill the like, you can get your shield back. But in this game, I believe if it swallows you, it's gone. So do not get swallowed. Alright, so now with the step ladder, you can see what you can do is you'll walk past these narrow paths. So in that case, it's kind of a cool item. Alright, let's just try to avoid those guys right there, since... okay, let's avoid these guys again. Now we're gonna go in here. And as you can see, that tiny island over there, that's where that one door would lead to, so that's why I said, that's why you shouldn't go through it, because it'll just be a waste. Alright, so now we got the map, and as you can see, this dungeon, it's called the Snake. So I guess that kind of looks like a snake. I mean, that's not the best map in this game. Okay, and here get the bombs out, because you'll need to. We got the boss from last time in here. Walk into the waterfall. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's basically if you walk into the waterfall, he's talking about the waterfall that where we above like the waterfall where we got the the white sword. If you walk into it, you'll meet this old woman. She'll be like, "Pay me and I'll talk." So basically, if you pay her, she'll give you a hint. But I think we're pretty well off right now. I think I know everything I'm doing so far right now. So actually, this is actually the first dungeon in this game where you now have secret entrances and secret stuff you can go through. So if you leave bombs in certain areas and you know which areas they are, then you can go straight through the secret pathways. In later dungeons, you'll actually need to know where they are because there's somewhere you'll actually need to use them to get through the dungeon. So now we got more of these guys in here. Let's fight them and get. And once we kill them all, we should be able to get to the boss. Alright, then once you kill them all, move this block right there. I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to take some life potion before I go in there, because this boss is a little bit tougher. Alright, let's equip our boomerang back. Alright, so here we go. So now we got like a two-headed dragon here. Just aim at its heads. Eventually one of them will fall off like you just saw right there, then just keep on aiming at the other one and eventually it'll die. Grab the heart container. And that's it. It's the 4th dungeon, the snake. Alright, thank you all for watching on the video here, so I'll see you all later.